Good morning or afternoon, whatever time it is. Gonna do another quick video for you. Welcome back. Thank you again for watching. Remember, if you like these videos, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm just trying to pass along some of my knowledge, some of the cool things that I come across. It's hunting, fishing, reloading, pretty much anything outdoors. I do appreciate y'all watching. I am always open to any helpful criticism. So please feel free to leave a comment. What I've got today is I'm back on the Lee 6-Pack Pro. Got a couple of things I'm going to do to it, or add to it rather. One of them is going to be a powder check die. I'm going to unbox that and show you it here just shortly. Also, I'm putting an ergonomic roller handle on here. I don't know why Lee put the wood ball on it. When I first got the press, I thought, man, this thing would be a lot better if it had the roller handle on it like some of their other presses do. I own several of Lee's other presses, and all of them have this wood ball on it for the handle, and it just, I don't know, I'm want to see what the ergonomic handle feels like. So stand by, let me get set up, and I'll do the unboxing of both items with you. So here we go. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is show the Lee, or I'm sorry, the RCBS powder check die. And this will go in the station right behind the powder drop station. It's a fairly simple die. It's not very expensive. I think I paid 40 plus, it was like 45 bucks. So in the box, you've got basically this is your powder check die. It's got a guide that pretty much, keeps the rod from falling down once you do your powder checks. It comes with 2 rods. The way this is set up, one of your rods is screwed into the die on the outside, such an area as that. Then you have a white O-ring that slides down over the rod. Then you have 2 different case size ram caps. Hell, I don't even remember what they call them. Let's see. They're just a guide rod is all it is. Number 3 is the guide rod tip, large and small. So I'm going to be doing 308, which I guess I could get away with the large guide tip. Nope, can't get away with the large one, so I'll put the small guide tip on the powder check die. Thread it in there like so. I say it'll go in there like so. This thread may be boogered up on this right out of the box. Okay, it appears that there had been some metal filings from the manufacturing process gummed up in the threads of the powder check. So basically, once you get it threaded on, you put the powder check rod through the die, and then as you cycle your cases through there, it'll let you know if there's powder in the case, as the indicator rod will raise up and down. So that's all there is to it. So I'm going to get this set up on the on the press, and we'll as per the instructions, and we'll try it out here in just a minute. So stand by. All right, next we have this ergonomic handle that I purchased. It was inline fabrication. I've never used any of their products. I'm not getting paid for this. This is my own personal opinion. I wanted one, I seen it, I decided to get it. So let's get this thing out of the box, get it installed on the press. Alright, so what we've got is some swag. Looks like a sticker. Shipping information. Thank you note. Information on how to get in touch with them, any problems or stuff. Business card. Like I said, inline fabrication. Dan Clausen is the owner. I'll see if I can't get this to where y'all can see. If nothing else, I'll add it to the video, the website where to get it if y'all are interested in this. So basically it's the handle here. They got it packed up pretty good. It's just it's a fairly nice handle. So let's get this out. So this just threads in. That's pretty much it. Got good powder coating on it. So what I'll do is I'll get the camera set up so you can see me attaching it to the press, and we'll go from there. All right. After looking at it a little bit, I was kind of worried because I didn't see anywhere you could hold on to this, and this handle's solid. There's no way to get this handle apart. I realized there's an Allen hex head socket right here, so evidently that's how you get the screw end of this attached to the handle. So once I get this set up and figured out how I want it on the press, I'll get the handle put on and we'll get going with it. Okay, I want to go ahead and apologize for the lighting. I know it's not that great right here. But basically, there's just one bolt right here that holds the handle in place. So I'm going to go ahead and take that loose. Now, you're going to have to be mindful because there's all kind of stuff here, shims and spacers and all that. So basically, that's how you get the handle off. Watch your toes. Okay, that handle. Well, I like it. I like the way it functions. The problem I have is my chair is way too high. I've raised my table up as high as I can get it, but I'll just have to get a shorter chair. But right now, yeah, the way this works, I really like the way this handle is. It feels to me like you get a better grip on it. I imagine if I had a riser on this that brought this up off the table a little bit more, it would be a little better. Or like I said, just a shorter chair. So let me get it set up for the 308 rounds that I'm going to be loading. I'll get the powder check die set and come back and I'll show you how it all works. So, okay, so I've got the press set up. Got the powder I want to use set in. Got the everything dialed in as to how I want it for this particular load I'm shooting. I'm not giving any load data out. If you want load data, guys, use your books. I don't shoot other people's reloaded ammo through my firearms. I don't give reloaded ammo to people just because, you know, if I screw up and I damage my gun, then that's on me. If I screw up and I give it to somebody, one of my friends, and God forbid I damage one of their guns or even kill someone. So just, you know, don't use anybody else's reloads. Don't give anybody your reloads. It opens yourself up for all kind of different problems and stuff like that. Remember, reloading is dangerous, especially if you don't pay attention to what you're doing. Use the load data provided to you. If you're working on wildcat loads, start easy. Work your way up. I don't particularly load any type of wildcats. I don't see the need for it. I use pretty much published load data for working up any of my particular loads for accuracy. Most of the stuff I'm loading today is just going to be for planking. I mean, we're going to go to the range and just you know, do a little aromatherapy, I guess you'd call it. So anyway, I'm loading 308. I'm doing it on the Lee 6-Pack Pro. I'm going to run a few cases through it. I'm not going to do the whole thing while I'm sitting here with you, but I'm going to let you see, you know, how this works with the trap door that I put on the slider. Also, we're going to do the powder check and eventually I'll get a bullet feed die and put that on here too, and hopefully get all my reloading producing faster. So let's get started and we'll see how it goes. All right. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and run a few cases through here. Show the powder check die in operations. Show the gate, the case kick preventer. That's what I'm calling it. In operation. We're reloading some 308 cases. So let's get to it. Now I have noticed that because you have to put a little bit of lube on these cases, just because if you run them through this resizing die again, you got to be careful, because this slider will, I don't know, I guess it catches them. It's one of those things that I hadn't figured out yet what exactly is going on with that, but you'll see it'll pull it out just a little bit. I'm gonna see if there's something I can do to correct that situation here in a little while. And if I find something, I'll post a video of it. But basically all I'm gonna do is check, make sure it's seated. Now we're gonna see the powder check die. You see it go all the way up to this little indicator right here. This is where I have this particular powder charge set. That lets me know that that particular case has got enough powder in it. So what I've got the resizer, powder drop, powder check. Later I'm going to add bullet feeder die. Waiting for Lee to come out with their inline. I know they're already starting to come out. I'm waiting for them to get a little bit cheaper through the distributors than trying to buy it from Lee itself. They actually suggest that on their website, because they charge more, which is ridiculous to me, than you can buy them from their distributors. So this is where my bullet feeder die is going to go. I've got my bullet cedar and factory crimp die. Some people say don't crimp. I use a lot of semi-automatics, so I like to have a little bit of crimp on mine just to be on the safe side. Alright, so in closing, the shell kicker preventer is working great. The ergonomic handle that I got from inlinefabrications.com works great. It's easy to put on. You know, I didn't like the old ball style handle that Lee sent. So when you install this, you just got to kind of make sure that the kick on the handle comes out past the slider, for the slide plate rather, for the shell feed. The powder check die worked great. I'm gonna load up my hopper here for my collator and get to reloading some 308 brass. I'm not going to bore y'all with all that. Just remember, reloading's dangerous. If you don't follow your load data, then you know you're asking for trouble. Anything that I show you in these videos is my own opinion. I'm not being paid for any of it, so just enjoy it. You know, it's my opinion. If you like it, fine. Give me a thumbs up. If you don't, you know, move along. But remember to hit the subscribe button. like the video. I'll try and get more of these reloading videos as much as I can. I've been a bit under the weather, so I wasn't able to do as much as I wanted to while I was home this time. I got about another week, and then I'm headed back out. I want to try and get out and do some hunting and see if I can't kill a pig before I go back to work. That being said, that all depends on the weather and how I feel. Like I said, I hadn't been feeling real good. Allergies and sinuses have had me put down for a bit. So anyway, that's about all I got for today. Like I said, everything's pretty much consistent. Everything looks good. Primers are good. Case overall length is good. So yeah, still liking the press. I've done a couple of videos on it. I really hadn't got much to complain about. Like I said, this wasn't installing this wasn't because I didn't like or didn't hate the other handle. I'd seen these and thought, man, that looked like it'd be a little more comfortable than that ball right in the palm of my hand the whole time. This rotates, so it's a lot easier on me. Again, these are my opinions. Take them for what they're worth. The powder check die is doing its job. Again, all I'm waiting on is the inline bullet feeder, and hopefully I'll be able to kick up production on my ammo after that. So y'all have a good day. Thanks again for watching.